Let me double check my audio here. Are we doing good? I keep forgetting how to use this. I think we're running like we're supposed to. I honestly I'm just terrible at remembering what button does what. I'll get there. Don't get me wrong, I'll get there. This is our third or fourth Snowrunner live stream so far, I think. Yeah. No, we're good. We're good. All right, cool. So, last live stream, if you guys watched that any, we tried to take the Bull 400 on some massive tires. I don't know if it tells me what size these are. 47s. Okay. And for the most part, this was a really fun rig. I had a lot of fun driving it. If you want to see that thing in action and you didn't watch the last live stream, go back and watch that one. But this thing had one crucial flaw, and it's got a tired, and I mean a tired 4-liter in it. Just did not have the wheel speed to get up some certain things, and that was disappointing. That bothered me quite a bit because I was like, man, as cool as this rig looks, it should be like conquering everything. Now, you've already heard me in the past live streams talk about my issues with rock traction texturing, and that's probably not going to get fixed anytime soon. I don't know if SnowRunner will ever fix that and make the rocks actually the right amount of traction. I mean, it's like you're driving up ice. But we're going to try out the bane of all Jeep's existence. We're going with the Toyota. Not just any Toyota, FJ, Toyota FJ. And I got the builder one, which we'll look here. Hang on. Let's load this mod up. So there's the FJ Bruiser Vanilla-ish, FJ Builder, and FJ Builder Vanilla-ish. And I have no idea what these are going to do, but I thought I'd just start with the Builder. We're just going to kind of see what this is about. I haven't even looked at any of this stuff yet, so we're going to learn together on this. If you haven't played with this mod yet, not a whole lot of information. Modern engine. This tune adds 20% more power to the US. Vanilla plus experience paired with stockish 6-speed. We're going to leave the powertrain stockish. We're going to leave the gearbox stockish. Suspension. What do we got on suspension? It doesn't seem to actually move any. So, what do we have installed? Spec for all tire sizes. This is mid-trail. So this is kind of a run-of-the-mill. This should be a good starting point. And then we'll drive it, see if it needs any tweaking or whatnot, and then we'll come back and change stuff as we go. But we got diff lock. Diff lock's already on there. Winch, we don't need no winch. Hopefully. I hope we don't need any winch. Man, I almost want to drive it just like the tube chassis like that. That's pretty cool. That's a lot of detail put in there. Oh, it's got Curry style axles. I just noticed that. That's cool. At least it's got Curry axles on both front and rear. That's cool. See, that's somebody that took the time to like actually knows off-roading, and this is a really nice model. Like you can see the transfer case underneath there. It's got 1, 2, 3 levers, so it's probably got, what are those called? An Atlas transfer case. Some kind of V8 in there. I can't tell. Just by looking at it, if it's modeled after anything specific. It doesn't look like an LS. But it's got a trans cooler. It's got shock reservoirs. It's even got the hydraulic lines for the hydraulic steering. So that's really detailed. I really like that. That's somebody who took the time to really put that in there. Oh, we could put a that's not really a blower, is it? That's like that's just a fancy intake. But still, that looks cool. We can put the butterflies on there. NASCAR air cleaner. Got a snorkel. Invisible snorkel. We'll put the real snorkel on there, even though it's not attached. Oh, yes, it is. Look, it's actually attached. Nice. They actually put the plumbing in there. Well, that is super detailed. That's probably why this mod actually does take up quite a bit of space. Let's put that intake on just because. And then I don't know, should we go red? Let's go red. All right, cool. And then the hood. Yeah, let's oh, we can't. We got to have the exterior body on first before we do that. All right. Tow bar. What is that? Tow bar bike carrier. Who's carrying a bike in a rig like this? Supplies. Do we want supplies? Let's leave that off right now. Let's kind of get this body going first. Brass knuckles. Nice. I guess that's cool. What we got here? Dash mounted radar, sure. Passenger seat. Why not? License plate. We can't put a license plate on yet. We need more stuff for that. We got the bed and the tailgate. So we need the bed first, and then we can put the tailgate on. Cool. I like that it lets you build it. That's pretty cool. Tow haul. Hitch receiver. D-ring shackle. Okay, so we got to put the receiver on first. And then we decide if we want a D-ring shackle hitch or a tow hitch. I don't know if we're going to be pulling any trailers, but let's just stick that on there just in case. Chassis, center support. Sure. Side panels. Yeah. Spare tire. Do we want a spare tire? Chassis, tank track system. Tank track. Ooh. Does that actually work? It's a cosmetic add-on, so it probably doesn't actually work. But why not? You know? You never know. Expedition rack. Ooh. Oh, we could put all kinds of stuff on here. No wonder this is such a big mod. Let's skip that for right now. I don't wanna load it down too much. Interior. So main part of the interior. Yeah. Let's do that. That'll unlock the cab body. Very cool. And then grill mesh. Yeah. Let's do that. Front fenders. Sure. Mirror. Do we need a mirror? Do we really need a mirror? Yeah. I doubt we'll see behind us very often, but if we do pull a trailer, I might want to drive in first person. Interior doors. Oh, you have to actually put the interior of the doors on first. That's cool. So like if you can barely see that, but you have to, that's a little backwards. I would think you need to put the exterior on first and then put the interior on, but hey, it's what it is. All right, we got the doors on. We might take those back off at some point, but I don't know. It's kind of cool. I kind of like building the thing. Power windows. Yeah. Why not? Fenders. What kind of fenders? What fenders are we talking about? Inner fenders? Oh, the emblem. Me not paying attention. All right, and then the grill. It says, it actually says Toyota. I wonder if he can get away with that or not. I don't know. All right, lights. We've got those lights. Reverse light combination. Okay, cool. Reverse lights only. Nah. Mini light bars. Yeah, definitely. We'll probably do some. Oh, we didn't have any headlights at first. Oh, cool. So that's neat. Safety tape. Nah. LEDs. Oh, I bet those are probably significantly brighter. All right, damage control goodies. What do we got on that? Damage control max. Sure. We shouldn't need anything else. Goodies fuel. Sure. 302 liters. That's odd. It's an odd size. 605 liters. Why? You know what? We're never running out of gas with this thing. Invisible repair parts. Yeah, let's just make it broken. Just all the way broken. Spare tires, sure. Just broken as all get out. Let's have 50 million spare tires because who knows? Let's sell those. Get our free money back. Yeah, that'll work. Alright, so now what can we actually change? Could we not change the tires? Oh, yeah, we can. Okay. Alright, those look kind of like BFGs. Doesn't say that, obviously, so they don't get in trouble. I don't know how they're getting away with Toyota on the grill. But those look like BFGs. Those also look like BFGs. Those look like KO2s. I'm not paying attention to any of the stats. I kind of want to look at the tread pattern first. So we just got BFGs so far. A little bigger BFGs. Just BFGs. Do we have... Okay. All right. Those look like IROCs. Doesn't change the spare. I don't think we have the ability to change the spare. Huh. Okay, so that's all you get. All right. It looks like we're running BFGs. So let's... Should we start with stock? I did say I wanted to see the performance on this stock. Like, we are adding a bunch of cool stuff, like cosmetically, but we haven't really changed the performance any. So, did we do everything we were supposed to do, other than the rims? We haven't changed the rims yet. That's another cosmetic thing. We have Monster B-Lock. We have 305. Monster B-Lock. Oh, that's it? Okay. Alright, well, I like the ones that are already on it. Give me paint it. What do we got? Ooh, I like that. I like that too. I mean, that's cool. If you're a Toyota fanboy. Hey. Ooh. Ooh, now we're getting to difficult decisions. Do we want black and rusty or do we want red and white top? I actually have an RC that looks almost identical to that paint scheme. I have the FMS FJ45. So let's do that with the theme. I think that's good enough. Let's see what this is about. It's got a V8 in there, so I'm going to be really disappointed if it sounds like a V6, but let's fire it up, see what happens. Nice. It's a good sound. Cammed up. Definitely sounds like it's got some serious power. Oh, it's got what are those? CV axles? CVT axles? I can't remember. That looks pretty cool. Alright, where are we going? We did that loop with the YJ, which we were pretty disappointed with that in certain spots. I mean, it was fun most of the time. Let's go further down the road. Ooh, that one looks cool. Alright, so we'll put a marker right here just to get started. And let's go have some fun. Should we attempt to pull a trailer with this? Wow, that axle sits really front forward. I feel like pulling a trailer is going to hinder the performance really bad on this, but I did install the camper mod. That looks way too high. Oh, what is that, Jim? Got a bunch of fuel. I mean, we already have more fuel than we're going to need. So these trailers aren't really going to provide much. Oh, that's a cool little teardrop. It's going to get hung up on everything, though. So, let's go ahead and get started. Hopefully this engine and transmission is not too slow, not too fast, like it says. It seems pretty stable. Whoa, whoa. A little fast. It drives all right in auto. Let's see how low plus. That's plenty for trailing and whatnot. Ooh, I like the steering. That's satisfying. it actually functions like it's supposed to. Yeah, somebody took the time on this for sure. Those little flaps are glitching a little bit, but I won't hold that against them. Let's see what high feels like. Oh, that's pretty manageable. I like that. So normally for my live streams, especially on Fridays, I would be building something or painting something or whatnot, but I had some bad luck yesterday and I got a attempt to fix my exhaust that cracked on my 1-to-1 yesterday and kind of put me in a bit of a slump. So I'll get started on that sometime this afternoon, but let's go ahead and put her in 4-wheel drive. So, because I don't want to burn myself out building RC stuff today, we're just going to chill, use the first part of the... Oh, we're making use of that snorkel right off the bat. But we're going to chill, play Snowrunner for a little while. Oh, what happened to my snorkel? Oh, so we're just going to... I guess the butterfly flap dealie takes the place of a snorkel. So as long as you don't dunk that in the water, we'll be alright. But yeah, I didn't want to burn myself out energy-wise building RC stuff because I got like actual 1-to-1 problems to fix today. So far so good. It's got decent... Well, I spoke too soon. I was going to say it's got decent grip, but that's a problem. That's not good. Huh. Alright, so we're learning. As far as the gatekeeper goes, this is going to let you know whether your tires work or not. Yeah, if I have to fight this hard just to go up a dirt trail, this is not good. This is the same problem that we were having with the Bull 400 Jeep YJ. However, all right, I'm going to recover now that we've learned about those tires. I don't think it's the engine's fault. I think it's the tires. Which we didn't have that much of an option as far as traction with the YJ. So let's... I don't think we need bigger tires. I think we need more traction. So what traction? We have 2.3, 3, and 1.8. 4.5, 8.8. Pavement is 8. So those are pretty good. Dirt 7. Well, that's definitely better. Dirt 8. Dirt 9.5. Well, those are broken. Those are all the way broken. Damage resistance times 10. Sheesh. That's like... That's completely broken. Mine's well. That way we don't have to keep going back. As far as power... Getting over this sickness is ridiculous. Durability. Trail rider. It's still level 1. Tuned for a faster trailblazing style exterior. Okay. Tuned for the spirited driver. Probably don't need that. If you have too much power, it becomes more of a hindrance and you'll actually flip more often. Stockish 6-speed. Trail rider 5-speed. Let's do a little beefing up. We'll do the, is that the 5-speed? Yeah, okay. And then, because that air intake was glitching a little bit, let's go to a snorkel. Where's a snorkel? Safari snorkel. So we can't run the hood and that snorkel at the same time? What's up with that? We got the hood. Let's put the hood on there. Let's take those off. I think it's just the red things that was glitching. Hood standard. Oh, do we need a standard hood in order to use the safari snorkel? No. Huh. That's weird. A bruiser hood. Yeah, that gives you that. That's really weird. I mean, we could put the invisible snorkel on, but what fun is that? I guess let's just put the filters on there. Let's leave it like that. Hopefully it won't glitch out. Alright, now that we have completely broken tires on this thing, I mean, I didn't put the bigger tires on there, so maybe it won't be too broken. We'll see. I have like a pavement traction of like 150,000 or something like that. It definitely feels very grippy. Formula One car experience. Well, it still slides a little. That's pretty manageable for automatic. That might be the winning combination. We'll see. We'll head back to the same trail. Surely it's got to get up that hill now. Alright. The throttle audio is really nice on this one. Oh, we did this one. We got to go further down. Yeah, I think it's just the red flaps that were glitching on that. Everything else looks pretty good now. It's pretty sick looking setup so far. Now we got to get some performance out of it. Alright, is this where we're going? I think this is where we're going. Is that fuel? Oh, that's fuel. Cool. Not that we need it. Four wheel. Let's go in low. Definitely feels way more sticky. Wheels are not slipping at all. No, that's all. Well, it slipped a little. But yeah, tires make a difference. We're pretty much Spider-Man now. Nice. You know what? I think I forgot to put the realistic weight mod on today. So that might be why it's looking a little less bouncy. As much as I want to back out and put that back on, it's like a 5-minute waiting on the load screen, and I don't even want to deal with that. If it bothers me too much, I might go back and put it on, but right now it's not terrible. Let's gear up a little bit. Get through this. Whoa, that's a little deep. Alright, can we make it? Oh yeah, broken tires. Full on broken. So just off of first impressions, I'm gonna say the Toyota is definitely outperforming the Bull 400 YJ. Yeah, it's a different trail, but I'm already seeing stuff I would have struggled on. We'll see when we get to a good rock section if it decides to slip all over the place, but it already has better wheel speed. Which, that's the one thing is that a, oh, that's a trail. Do we have a loop? We have a loop going on here? Oh, that's just a outcrop. I mean, we can go to that and then come around and come back this way. Let's set a marker so we don't get lost. we'll go this way and just see where it stops. Maybe we'll find a cool spot to take a thumbnail. It's already starting to get a little dark. You get to see these pod lights in action. It's cool that it's got a bunch of little campsites. We've seen, I think, 3 or 4 already. That cam sounds pretty gnarly in there. Complete and total overkill. I really like the fact that they took the time to put in the animations for that hydraulic steering. Like, that is super realistic. It actually pulls you forward. That's what's up. Let's back up a little bit before we go off the edge. Let's try the lights. Oh yeah, they're bright. Those will look good later. Whoa, easy. See if we can find a good, I don't know. I feel like we should flex this out, and there's not really a good flexing spot here. That does look pretty though. Alright, let's get back on the trail. Alright, we gotta go left up this side. Gear down a little bit. Come on. Get up there. It's got some decent flex. It's got nowhere near the amount of flex as the Bull 400 did, but I mean, that's pretty good. But it's a realistic amount of flex. See, it's not like clipping into the fenders or anything. It's like right on the edge. Man, I could just sit here and listen to this thing idle. Alright, that's probably enough music for the ear holes. Let's get back on this trail. Yeah, man. Whoa. Pulling tire a little bit. Oh, we got several forks in this trail. Is this a loop? Or no? No, definitely not a loop. So we got to make some decisions here. I would say to the right, and we can probably... Man, this thing just goes all over the place. This is a very extensive map. For not being, you know, huge square footage wise, they make really good use of the space. This is a really nice view. Let's, okay, that's cool. see what first person looks like. Oh, it sounds like we're in a race car. We got ignition, power, turn signal, oil temp. Now, are these functioning? I can't see. They got me blocked. Maybe that's for a reason. Maybe they're not functional. Yeah, it doesn't look like they're functional. It's a nice setup, though. They really took their time with this stuff. Okay, now that we're looking over here, let's put her in neutral and rev it. Oh, hey, at least the tack works. Nice. So yeah, they put a lot of thought and effort into this mod. Ooh. Let's gear down a little bit. I would say as far as performance goes, this is probably the best performing truck that we've ran so far in this map. But that's also because it's probably the most broken. Like, no driver mod needed on this one. You pretty much just point it where you want to go and it goes. But I mean, for as big as this mod is, I can't remember what size the file is. It takes up a lot of space. But for as in-depth as it is, I mean, it makes sense that you can make this as broken as you want. I did not see the option for rock lights, but then again, I don't think I have my light mods on. I think part of the reason I didn't put those mods out is I can't remember if I had space for them or not. This truck does take up quite a bit of memory. Alright, now we got a real challenge. Maybe. We'll see. I'm keeping it low and just see if it walks up it. It's slipping a little bit, but not really. Yeah, no, not really. Not a whole lot of skill involved in that climb. But I mean, if this was a 1-to-1 build, which I mean it is modeled after a 1-to-1 build, I'm sure that truck is extremely capable in the real world, so it would make sense for this one to be extremely capable. Do we have another fork? Where are we going? Okay, so left is, oh, there's a vehicle there. Yeah, let's check that out and then we'll come back. What is over here? Looks like something yellow. I doubt it's anything we can actually drive, but never know. Huh. It showed yellow on the map. Huh. See, it's a CK 1500. Can we actually switch to that? No. Oh, it's cool that it's here, though. That's weird that it shows yellow on the map, but it's a red truck. like the whole thing is red. Like they spray painted that whole thing. Our reverse lights are brighter than our headlights. That's funny. Let's just Baja up this thing. See if we can find a weakness to this truck, because I haven't found one yet. Now, like I said, with the stock vanilla spec tires, I mean, we just didn't have the grip to get up there. These tires are full on broken. I think these are the maximum traction tires. Whoa. I guess the one weakness for this truck would be driving like an idiot. I'm pretty sure suspension damage is just impossible for this thing and its current setup. I think we have damage pretty much off. It's got some decent traction on the rocks. Oh, did we actually find something we could get stuck on? Let's gear down. No, we didn't even gear down yet. Come on. Oh, it's slipping. I think we actually found a little bit of a challenge for this. But like I said, if Snowrunner would fix the traction issue on rocks, this wouldn't be an issue at all. Because like this is really shouldn't be an issue. Let's get that wheel speed going. Oh, I think we're hung up on the axle. That's what it is. It looks like that axle's stuck on that ledge right there. And we don't have a whole lot of space to back up and readjust. Let's yeet it. Oh no! No 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 no! Woohoo! Oh man! Alright. Oh no. Oh no! Oh no! Okay. Alright. We saved it, sorta. Banged it up a little bit, but we landed on our wheels. Still no winching. Let's try that one more time. So maybe we actually... That was smooth, Lucky. You're not joking, man. I have not... I've got 5 minutes of training on driving this thing, so... We're gonna see. I refuse to winch. We're gonna get up this thing. We just pick a better line, I think, is what we need to do. We're gonna have the same thing happen again, aren't we? Come on. Get up there. Throttle up, throttle up, throttle up. Come on. Come on. Get up there. We're hung on the axle again in the same spot. I'm not winching. It's not happening. We're not winching. I know what not to do now. I know we're not going to go into high gear and try and wheel speed out of this. Let's go in auto. First gear and low plus are about the same. We're going to figure this out. Because this thing has been super capable, and now all of a sudden we can't get up this. Now I get why we can't get up this. Because that axle is hung up right there. We got to try and bump it. But we don't have a whole lot of space to rock back and forth. Come on. Come on. Ah. Ah, come on. There's got to be a way to get up this without winching. Has to be. Which, I mean, Mirror Lake, if you read the description on Mirror Lake, it says that it's for rock crawlers. Which, don't get me wrong, this is a rock crawler, but sometimes you have to swallow your pride and kick the winch out. But man, it feels like it could do it. It really does. It's just getting hung on that axle. You can see that axle bouncing off the side of the rock. And there's just not a happy way to get up here. Oh, come on. Come on. Yeah, come on. We got it. Woo. All right, that took a lot of effort, but we got it. Still no winching. I don't even know where we're going. I think I got distracted by trying to not roll off the side of that cliff. Where are we headed? We're just exploring. It doesn't matter. Follow the trail. I will say, if you really wanted to and you spent enough time on it, you could probably see this entire map. I'm guessing 5 to 6 hours. Which that's pretty good. That's worth your time. And if you pick the right rig, which we started with a square body Chevy and on 35s, so that probably would have taken 12 plus hours if we'd have kept doing it that way, and our truck would have been completely trashed by the end of it. But picking like a really capable trail rig, I'm guessing 5-6 hours. We could probably see this whole place. Ooh, that was nice. I could only imagine. I'm willing to bet that this would be a lot more satisfying with the realistic weight mod on. But like I said, I'm not willing to see multiple loading screens to go back there and try and weasel that on. If you play Snowrunner and you use mods, you know the struggle of trying to pick your favorite mods that are both compatible and gives you enough memory space. I get why they did that, because before they did that, people were like crashing their games and stuff because they had too many mods running. So they lowered the amount of mods you could run at one time. And for some of these like really high in-depth mods, they take up almost all of your space. Like I'm pretty much maxed out on space right now, which the realistic weight mod I don't think adds too much memory, but I don't know, I didn't put it on there for a reason. I think I just couldn't fit it. But I mean, it's not completely unrealistic. It makes the truck feel heavier, and you feel a lot more grounded with your side hilling and stuff. See, like that tire pulling up like that, and probably wouldn't have happened with a realistic weight mod. It probably would have kept its line and flexed over it. Ooh. Oh man. We gotta go up that. Alright. Let's put her in low. Cross our fingers. Come on. Come on. Come on. It's gripping. It's gripping. Come on. Right up that side. Yeah. That was satisfying. Even though it's a little hard to see with it being so dark out. Probably should switch to daytime soon. I mean, we've seen the lights. The lights look good. As long as you don't roll the truck and smash the tailgate up real bad. Come on. Come on. Get up there. There we go. That's a pretty good climb. Come on. Get up there. Get up there. Oh, come on. It's slipping a little bit. No, 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 no. Come on. Come on. Woo. That was close. Not like we haven't already rolled it once. Unfortunately, I mean, I've already said it, but the Toyota is outperforming the Jeep all the way. We wouldn't have been able to do half of what we've already done with that Bull 400 YJ. It just wouldn't have happened. And that's not 100% the YJ's fault. It's the fact that it has no upgraded engines. If you could have done like, you know, if you could have done a 20% increase to the engine power to that YJ, it might have gotten up a lot more stuff. But it really fell flat on power on a lot of stuff. We had to winch with the YJ. We haven't had to winch with the FJ yet. Boy, we are still climbing. This is way up there. It's making pretty short work of a lot of these trails, though. Like, it's got to dig for a second, but it's making it. We still got to find a spot for a good thumbnail. It's hard to take good pictures, which if you're driving your RC, you know the same struggle that if you're hiking on a trail or something and it's really narrow, it's almost impossible to get a good angle on filming because you have stuff like this in the way. So like, that's not going to make for a good picture. That's really not going to make for a good picture because it's all cluttered up. So you got to like find an open space, which is not something you get a lot of on these particular trails. It's low gear. Whoa, hanging tire. Hey, that could be cool. Why is that tire rotating? We're locked in. Our diffs are locked. That shouldn't be rotating. Did we break a C-hub or something? What's going on there? We're rocking those CV axles. Those shouldn't be breaking. That's minus a point. We're minusing a point for that tire just sitting there rotating. Let's kill that engine for a second. Let's skip ahead to afternoon. What do we look like? We're a little banged up right there, but can we? Oh, we should probably. Well, we could still use our brakes. A little bit, a little bit. All right, that's good. That's good. Lock it up. Lock it up. That's good. I was waiting. That suspension. I was waiting for the suspension to drop a little bit, but I guess it's not going to do it. But if you notice, let me go into photo mode. And let's turn on. Nope, nope, nope. Other way. Other way. Let's sharpen this up a little bit. And now let's free cam. This actually has tire squish. You see that? Tire's actually squishing. Now it's not actually making contact with anything, but it's actually squishing. So that just goes to show that depending on the mod, they take the time to put in tire physics. So what's going to be a good angle on this? I kind of want to get that, if you see that belt mod right there, which it's not functioning. At least I don't think it's functioning. It said it was aesthetic. But let's see if we can get that in the shot and still look pretty cool. Like, maybe, I don't know, it's so hard to find a good angle on this stuff sometimes. That's not bad. Little, hey, there we go. That looks pretty cool. Right about there. So let's hide UI, screenshot. No. Oh, dang it, I hit restore. Of course. Yeah, see, no, that's going to look all washy. I don't like that. Let's go back this way. We got to get rid of that. There we go. All right, free cam again. Hide UI. I'm getting there. Now let's screenshot it. There we go. That has got to be a good thumbnail. But yeah, I mean, look, I mean, they even put teeth on the belt here. Look at that. Somebody took the time and really made this thing the way it was supposed to be made. Like, they got the U-joint. They even got bolts on the U-joint. Got Heim joints links. Like, they even got drilled and slotted. Well, they're not slotted. They're drilled. It's got drilled rotors. Brake caliper. Somebody took the time and really worked hard on this mod. It'd be really cool if this belt thing like actually spun and got you over rocks. Which, you know, who knows? Maybe. But like, let's peer in there. We got a trans cooler. We've got some kind of fuel canister. Looks like a fuel canister. Oh, that's, you can even see the chain drive system on that belt. That's cool. There's that Atlas transfer case. Can we glitch in here a little bit? Haha. They got bolts on the transmission. You can't even see that from underneath. So like somebody took so much time and put so much work into this. It's kind of nice being able to glitch in here and actually see how much work somebody put in to this design. They got an oil catch can over here. Very nice job. I can definitely see why this takes up so much space. Which the damage, not super realistic, but that's SnowRunner problems. Like the tire, like that's a bit ridiculous, but that's SnowRunner's problem. That's not the modders thing. SnowRunner just has weird damage. All right, let's get after it. Fire this thing back up. I really like the steering on this. The fact that, like, so with RCs, if you have a strong enough servo, you can pull yourself up stuff just by wiggling your wheels without any power. And look, this does the same thing. We can actually move ourselves off this rock without any engine power at all. Look at that. Now, in the one-to-one world, you would have to have the engine running to build hydraulic pressure in order to do this. Without the engine running, you'd probably get like one turn, maybe a half a turn before you just lost all pressure. But that's not something they can really program into the mod. All right, let's get after it. All right, where are we going? To the left? I think to the left. I don't think there's anything over that way. I don't see a... Let me get in here. Oh, yeah, because that increases visibility greatly. Apparently, this doesn't have any defrost. I see nothing. Ah! Oh, I can see a little bit now. Boy, that is... I'm glad we put that mirror on there. And see everything with that mirror. Could you imagine having to drive this like this? Not a whole lot of visibility here. Should give a little more appreciation to those guys that race and King of the Hammers and stuff like that, because their visibility is not much better than this. I mean, the blower top definitely blocks a lot of view, but to have to think on your feet in a timed race while you got this much visibility while trying not to break the truck, because like I can tell you right now, I don't know where my tires are. I don't know if I'm about to scrape up against the side of this rock or what. Whoa. And see, I would think the race is over right there. And it feels like we're gonna flip. But let me back out. It's not even that bad. We can do that. Whoa, maybe. Woo! Come on. Not gonna lie, it was a little tippy right there. Come on. Come on. Give me some traction. Come on. Get up there. There you go. Nope. Come on. Come on. Nice. We got a pretty good drop right there. At least it's dirt, not rock. So we should just be able to roll down it. Nice. Nicely done. Alright, do we have a fork again? Let's figure out where we're going. Oh, did we come back to where we were? Okay. So... we came that way. So I guess let's go left, because we've already done this. We did this in the, yeah, this was in the square body we did this. So let's go left, and we can see some part of the trails we haven't seen yet. Another good climb right here. Whoa! Easy, easy. Hey, stop! Calm down. That's exactly why I say too much power can be a bad thing. Ah! Don't you do it. Don't you do it. Don't you do it. Ah! Well. Alright. Are we done glitching out now? You done overreacting? No? No? It's still... nope. Alright. Let's break the winch out. Good gosh, how long is that winch? It's going to be a visibility issue. Let's... hang on. Let's go here and just... is that going to work? Okay, okay. Whoa. Easy. Easy does it. Okay, so we're going to be right in the same situation that we were before. So let's leave that winch attached. I say we go up this in reverse so that we don't flip again. Did we glitch this thing out or what? No, it's the winch line. I wish... this is something that... so you can do this with cranes, but you can't do this with winches. Why can I not let the winch out some without releasing it? Why is that not a thing? Because you can do it on cranes. Why can't I release the winch some? Like I don't want to just completely disconnect. I just want more slack. There we go. There we go. We're working it. We're working it. All right. So let's put it in reverse. We're going to leave that winch connected just in case we flip again. Oh, oh, oh. Come on. Ah! See? That's what I was worried about. We're going up this, maybe. Easy. Easy. Try again. Oh, that's such a terrible angle. There we go. There we go. There we go. That's good. That's good. That's good. We got this. We got this. Don't mess it up. Don't mess it up. Woo! Yeah, now we're gonna figure out a way to turn around. Otherwise, we're just gonna keep going in reverse. I mean, we saved it, but at what cost? Ugh. This is sketchy. See if we can get to a spot to turn around. Otherwise, reverse it is. Down we go. Alright, looks like we can turn around right there. Sheesh. Okay, let's go forward. Good job. Try not to roll over anymore. That was more driver error. That wasn't the truck's fault. That was me just picking a bad line. We got out of it though. Let's see, we got Are we going to go down with the river, or are we going to go up the river? Or can we go through either one? Oh, we got to go upriver and then to the left. Okay. Not a whole lot of visibility on this. There's the trail. A little slower. Yeah, man. Woo! Brakes. Good brakes. Alright, let's see where we're at. Not that kind of see where we're at. Let's see where we're at on the stream. Alright, we're right at an hour, guys. So I don't like to go too much further than that, just for upload sakes and stuff. Most people don't watch more than an hour, even after it's finished. So we're gonna call it there. We'll probably pick up where we left off on another day. I'm conflicted. All right, I'm a Jeep guy, and I can tell you right now, this Toyota outperforms the YJ all the way through. Now, if there's another Jeep mod that's better than this, I'll do some research. I'll look at some mods and stuff, and maybe we'll try that one on the next live stream. Maybe this Jeep versus Toyota thing can keep going, but as of right now, Toyota's on top. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. This thing is a monster, and it's very well detailed. So, yeah, that's the conclusion on this thing. I mean, Toyota wins today, but Jeep lives on to fight another day, I guess. So we'll call it there. I'll catch up with you guys on the next one. I have a full-length video coming out today, an RC video coming out today at 5. That one's going to be really awesome. That's the Trail Finder 2 in the creek. We got pretty crazy with it. I didn't break anything, thankfully. But if you haven't already, like, subscribe, all that kind of stuff. And we'll catch you on the next one, guys. See ya.